And we are back for another weekend of Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. It's crazy. I can't believe it was just a week ago that we were playing the first part of this. And we'll see how this goes. Trying to do no kills. We are on normal. I haven't killed anybody yet. And they were trying to make me kill. Drinking some Rainier. Getting ready for the weekend. Although I work tomorrow. I'm going to try to keep this up. I'm going to try to keep this up and keep doing a Friday stream of Metal Gear Solid 2 until I'm done with it. And then we'll move on to Metal Gear Solid 3. Let's see. We were introduced to Metal Gear... Oh. Here we go.
You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
It's not
How
Snake,
are
though.
things?
We're in luck.
We're seeing
Looks
some
like there's
repeat
no
from
sentries posted
last
here.
week. That's okay.
What's the visibility?
I had to kind
The
of
lights on the plant
run
strut
last week.
are
Is
functioning. I won't have to use the IR
I had to kind of
goggles.
go and run
Any
last
problems?
week because of
There was a brand
some prior
new hole
engagements.
cut through
Actually,
the oil fence.
barely made it on
There's
time.
someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research.
So just a heads up as
The
well.
texture isn't far
You will
from rubber, but the
likely
material
hear
protects
my
against
cat
a
meow.
wide range of toxic substances.
She
The suit
has
itself
been
a
very
wide array
mischievous
of
today
built-in
and
sensors.
keeps
It
knocking
is
things
referred to
over.
as
So
smart skin
last week I
military
just let her in
R&D.
the room.
Data about
This week
damage to different regions
she's
of the
gonna stay
body,
out
including blood
because
loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous
she's
nanomachines to create a feedback
gonna knock
system.
it over.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Oh. The HUD isn't up. Now that might be a bit of a problem. I'm a bitch. I need my hub. Let me see if there's anything in the water.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single...
Alright. Nope. Hey. Shit, you don't even start out with the tranq gun. We might not be able to do non-lethal after all. Was that the legendary solid snake?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
The
Must be a
AN-94 is a pretty cool
Gurlukovich
gun.
man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They've become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
What a legend.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator, a node.
Did you say nerd?
Not
Oh,
nerd.
I forgot about this.
Node.
If I remember correctly,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Then you get
Pull up the
little
map of
thing,
the structure.
the map.
That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
Yeah.
Soliton radar?
Fuck yeah.
True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system
I need
uses
that radar 'cause I'm
biological
a
magnetic
bitch.
fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
That's triangle.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Oh, I love this music. Ouch. Code name. Oh, okay. Hey, I can actually do the full name. That's great. Oh, I see. I see. USA, USA. Hell yeah. Blood on.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
That's my wife.
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have
like
my own
that.
reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I
Yeah,
know
it's 'cause
your
you're gonna
VR
cut,
training performance
Raiden.
in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Hey, we're getting pretty close to that, actually.
I can't remember.
In about a
I'm
month.
Sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Dude, that is the most... So, yeah. Like,
Right.
I'm not going to spoil
The enemy
things. The fact
sentry
that
is
he doesn't
regaining
remember that.
consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Who's that?
Oof.
Requesting backup unit. Move! Move!
Oh, this is going to be bad. Anyway, all I gotta say is Rose, as a girlfriend slash fiance or whatever the fuck they are, is very patient. That's all I gotta say. Ooh. Delicious.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader.
I don't know.
is Solid
I think Rose is
Snake.
pretty patient. Especially for how, like, ridiculously annoying Raiden
The
is.
hero of Shadow
I'm trying a
Moses?
no-kill run. I've never done it in this
That's why
game
you
before.
changed
We'll
my
see.
code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut
It really
B.
do be like that.
Strut B?
Pacifism is great in the Metal Gear games.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Ugh, we'll see how we do. Nope, come on, climb. Let's see. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Floppy Wopple boy. No, we're not doing the call? Okay, well, I need to save anyway.
What's
Really
up, Jack?
appreciate that, man.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
This
I'd
is why
rather you
Raiden gets
figure it
cucked
out.
later.
It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes.
She
Should be a burial
does.
record somewhere too.
I don't know. I guess
We
my
should be able to
seething
request
rage
top-level
from
security
for
clearance from the
Raiden
Colonel.
kind of
That
like
should get us into the
blinds
most
me
classified
to my
material.
hatred for Rose.
I'm on it. I'll contact you
I
as soon as I
will
find out something.
reevaluate that. I haven't played these games since I was like in high school, so we will see how I feel about Rose later. Let me see if I can. Oh, I forgot about that. That's funny. Let me see if I can remember where to go. No. I thought there was a door around here somewhere. Nope. Shit. Now I feel really stupid. I feel like this happened to me in the past too. Where? God damn it. Shit, I feel really stupid. No? Oof. missing? I feel like there's like a hole somewhere to crawl in. No. I could have. Ah, I see it. Okay.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no
Thank you,
line
Floppy.
of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command.
I don't even know how I figured that out back when it was like
Vice President and the
SD,
Secretary of Defense.
like on a
Your
tube
mission
TV.
may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Oh man, it's really worth a playthrough. It's one of the reasons I bought a PS3 was so that I could get the not only Metal Gear 4 but the HD collection, because it's kind of the only way you can play these things. Unless you have the original hardware. Or, I guess Xbox had 2 and 3, maybe Peace Walker. Let's see if there's anything back here. Please excuse my cat. She is upset that I'm not letting her in the room.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay? Understood.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten
my
yourself
God.
against a wall and hit the punch button.
Yes, I know how to
Got
do
it.
this. Just gonna hang here for a second. How did you like Max Payne 3? I have really mixed feelings about that game. Oh. Huh? Oh, come on. Come on.
It's the enemy.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Communications with the first floor strata have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Unable to find the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Okay, heard them go back in. It's good. I like it a lot. But my problem with Max Payne 3 is all that in the unskippable cutscenes, they do all the freezing and all that stupid effects. And then, like, if he's like, I've been drinking too much, they'll have, like, drinking pop up on the screen. Eh, cringe. Other than that, though, it's a pretty good game. I like the gunplay a lot. Also, apparently in, what is it? The old joke is apparently nobody in Brazil can afford a $5 sling for their gun. Because, like, when you switch over to dual wielding, you, like, drop any two-handed weapon you've got. Super annoying. Alrighty. Ah, fuck yeah. I need that. Oh, yeah. Let's save.
Jack, do you need to save?
Rose, are you okay?
If we get another
Yes,
Max
thank you.
Payne, I
It
really want
scared me
Remedy
at first, but
Softwares
I
to do
think
it
I've gotten
again.
used to it.
I like
I'll be
Rockstar,
behind
and I
you
like
all
what
the way, so
Rockstar did
don't
with
worry.
it.
I guess
But
women
Remedy-
really are strong.
Such a good
Not
company.
quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
Just as long as I can count on you.
Actually,
aren't strong.
that's not true. It still
Roses.
scares me to death. But I'll be strong. I'll try. For you. Good luck.
Oops, oops, no, 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 oops, no. No, no, no.
Hang in there.
Thanks, Rose. Nope, can't go in there. Ooh, cutscene time. Or I thought it was. Never mind.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the
The
guys
package.
upstairs that we've secured the package.
Oof.
Easy money.
I'm
Good
immature.
work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it! Cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna see if I can find some chaff first. Actually, maybe not. Let's see. I don't have any weapons. Nope. There we go. Oh, that's right. Wrong. Yeah, buddy. Here we go.
Nothing here.
Oh, fuck. Oh, hell yeah. Just what I needed. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate you stopping by. And I'm streaming on Fridays, so I'll try to do that. I also upload on YouTube as well. So thanks. Thanks for dropping in. Fuck. Ugh, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. Ah, fuck me. Oh, goddamn.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
Shit.
Nothing here.
You made it. Alrighty. I am going to take a little breaky. A little breaky for me. And I'll be right back. We are back. Had to take a little break there for a second. But we are playing some Metal Gear Solid 2. We're going back at it. And let's see how this goes. Oh, did I turn down? Did I turn down this volume a little? There we go. That's better. Excuse me. Sorry for the burp. I am drinking a Rainier. And yes, Yena. She's very upset that I'm not letting her in the room. Okay. Back to the stealth and the espionage.
Attack team, withdraw and regroup.
Oh. I think that's where I just came from.
Nothing here.
Ah, actually, I do want to go this way. Okay. Can we do it with the M9? Let's try taking down this guy with the M9. Taking down machines with the M9 is fine. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do bosses no-kill because I don't think I get a tranquilizer gun on normal. I think that's kind of an easy thing. Fuck. Interesting. Where is this, the train? Oh, this is the train. Duh. Pro tip on reloading. Anyhow, back at it. Hell yeah. M9, doing just fine.
It's the enemy. Hunt me down.
Setting a backup squad to the first floor strut A. Secure the door leading to the FA connecting bridge.
Just gonna hide here for a little bit. Take a little sippy.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor strut A. Boost up security.
Getting cheeky. Freaky.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Come on out. Come on. Got a little treat for you. Come on, give me goodies. Give me the goodies. I want the goodies. Apparently he doesn't have any goodies. I don't like that. Give me the goodies. Oh well. We're gonna hide them in here because pro tip, if I'm not mistaken, if you hide the boys in the lockers, they don't come back when you come back into the area. Now, I could be wrong about that. It might only be when you use the tranquilizer. But anyway. I think it's in, is it Metal Gear 3, where if you play on normal, you don't get the trank gun? Which one is it where you don't get the trank gun when you play on a normal difficulty? Or maybe it's hard. I don't know.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Was that not considered a headshot? Was that really not considered a headshot? Ooh, rations. Ooh. Alright. Just trying to get them dog tags. Ooh, thank you. Can I just say how great it feels to be playing this game again after all these years? Oh man, I really, really enjoy Metal Gear Solid, and I get kind of caught up in all the new games coming out and all these new things, but that's all right. Like, I can just play Metal Gear and it's fine. And now that I'm doing it once a week, even better. So I'm very happy to be here. Very happy to be playing Metal Gear Solid 2. It's a good time. It holds up. I really think this game holds up. I was having a conversation with a guy who I work with, and he was saying he wanted a remastered version because he didn't think that the, like, what do you call it? The... Oh. How very reminiscent of Metal Gear Solid 1. He didn't think the gameplay held up. Like, he wanted the Metal Gear games with Metal Gear Solid 5's UI and control scheme, and I don't know, I feel like that really would be, I think it would be too easy. It would be like when they did Metal Gear Solid 1 on the GameCube, but used Metal Gear Solid 2's control scheme. It wouldn't work. It didn't work, because it was too easy when you're able to free aim, as opposed to the weird square shoot thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot, but that's just how I feel about it. He would definitely be out of ammo. Vamp always cracks me up. Vamp is like one of the lamest bosses, in my opinion. I remember coming from Metal Gear Solid 1 and going into Metal Gear Solid 2 and seeing this boss and being like, this is way less cool than anything we got in Metal Gear Solid 1. Literally, like, the weakest boss in Metal Gear Solid 1 is cooler than Vamp. I don't know. I don't know. Vamp's grown on me, but, yeah. I think he's pretty lame. Alright, come on. Oh my god. He got that K-bar.
5 today. Or rather 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like...
Don't be sniffing on my boy like that. Don't you be sniffing on my
It has
boy
to
like
be.
that.
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Careful, he'll ballerina spin around your bullets.
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the
One
president.
thing I love to look for in
Be
video
right
games and movies is if the magazine, any gun, has the wheel, the high cap mag wheel that they have on airsoft guns, because sometimes they model guns off of airsoft guns and add shit like that. And it is
Hold on.
fucking
I'm not an enemy.
hilarious.
Calm down.
I think they did that in Far Cry 3. I could be wrong.
My name is Pliskin.
You see it in movies all the
Iroquois
time.
Pliskin. Lieutenant
Sometimes
Junior
you'll see
grade.
like on pistols, the on the magazine you'll see like the oh god, what's it called? Like where they fill up the magazine with
Are you a
green
Navy
gas.
SEAL?
Love it. Love to see
How
it.
did you get in?
Really
Fast rope
funny.
descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21. That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing. Like what?
Dat rifle dough.
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic
No, I
in
never
every
actually
way.
played
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
Metal Gear
That's
Solid
far
VR
more
missions.
effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
Kind of hypocritical, Kojima. Just saying.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Nanomachines, son?
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a
Sorry,
look.
fixing my mic.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more
about
pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist
Not familiar with
functions.
that
The
president,
unit would
but, you
launch
know.
unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
He's dead. Completely dead.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down.
You know what? This game still fucking looks good. I don't care
You
what
weren't
anybody
briefed
says.
on any of this?
I was blown
And you
away
came
when I
in
played
alone
this
to
game back in
boot?
the day.
Why?
I think it still looks good.
What are you really doing
Look
here?
at this. Look at this. It's fantastic.
Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Nope. Nope. We don't use that. Unless we're killing robots.
This is Bravo Zero. Currently
Don't
the bridge
use
between
that.
struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo 0.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Look at all that blood. They think they're trying to. You think they're trying to bring back the cyborg ninja in this game?
We need to get there.
All
Can
that
you
blood
handle it?
on the walls.
I need a few more minutes.
It's very reminiscent of the cyborg ninja.
Remember my
Fox
frequency.
die.
It's 141.80.
In
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout.
Vampire
If
got
you
nothing
need information
on
on the
Gray
place
Fox.
or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
True. Damn,
Maybe
if
I'll
only we
find
could
out
come up with our
someday.
own code names as opposed to the names that our parents gave us. Mine would obviously be Oh sh! That cutscene was so long. My controller died. I'm gonna turn that puppy back on. No, can't loot any of these bodies. I hear somebody sleeping. I know there's a way. Yep. Loud boy. SOCOM pistol. Fuck yeah. We like a SOCOM pistol. We like a SOCOM pistol. Pretty sure there's going to be a cutscene here. I should have popped some popcorn. Got some chips or something. We're going to be watching this shit for a while. You know what? I might go grab a beer, and then I'll come back. Ooh, I don't know if I should have another beer, though.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
Mm-hmm.
This is impossible.
Goth
Nothing
Mama
will hit her.
Fortune.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
I guess you could say Vamp is Goth Daddy.
Queen.
Ass Queen.
Don't let them take the president!
Okay, so she's got a couple pouches on her like, what do you call it? Battle belt? I think is what you
Ready
call
grenades!
it. Those look like SMG pouches. I could be wrong. It is a game made in 2001.
A dud!
Why does she need SMG pouches? She uses a fucking railgun. Sorry. That's a dumb thing to be nitpicky about, but why?
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone
Is it
here
for the
that can
batteries
give me
for the
happiness?
railgun? Railguns are cool. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The President can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
That's funny.
Thank you,
You made
Rose.
up your mind to stay with
And
him.
I won't let you be
and
just
yet
a dream.
You don't.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Oh shit, my controller died again. One sec. Oh yeah, let's save real quick.
What can I do for you, Jack? Jack, when you get home, let's have a homecoming party. Just the two of us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll make dinner. Oh, what's wrong?
Well, that sounds good, but how about we eat out at that one restaurant instead? You know, the place that we went to recently with the amazing lobster. I really like that place.
Well, yeah, I guess that's okay too.
Whew.
Huh?
Nothing. I just love lobster. Yeah, can't wait. Woohoo!
Bruh. You saying
Well,
your woman's a
then
bad
I'll
cook?
make a reservation.
Jesus.
Promise me you'll come back
Jesus,
safely.
you need to leave him, Rose.
Don't worry.
Oh, fuck. Rose is too good for Raiden. Uh-oh. We don't have the camera. Gotta say, very cool that they were able to get reflections going on in this engine. Y'all ready for more cutscenes? Because here cutscenes be.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Even the way Raiden stands.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're
What?
with another squad. My name is
He's
Pliskin,
not with
Lieutenant
SEAL
Junior
Team
Grade.
10?
Honored to meet you, sir.
Who
Mr.
is
Pliskin,
this
do you have any
Pliskin guy?
experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Oh
Was
shit.
he killed?
I don't think so.
I think I know who
didn't
that
find
is.
his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled.
That's
he was supposed
Otacon.
to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The
stop
man you're working
bitching.
with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack,
You
it's
know,
me.
I'm not
Rose?
qualified
You
for
can do
bomb
this.
disposal.
Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How
Bruh,
about it,
just do
kid?
your job.
Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Keep that in mind.
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Damn tragic.
Let's see how well that
Damn
sensor
tragic.
works.
All right. I'm activating him. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just
There he
activate
goes,
the
bitching
sensors
again.
and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the
Good
shell's
math,
architecture and
Christine.
composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
So you only need 6 bombs. Please
Take
don't
this.
complain.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel.
Come on, dude.
The big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance